Hey folks, welcome to Calvin's Guide Game. Today I'm doing a series on games that I've played 10 or more times. And we're going to start with my 10 to 15 games I've played 10 times to 15 times. And then we'll move up from there in each session here, in each video. So, what games have you guys played 10 or more times? 10 to 15 times? Put it down in the comments. Let me know what they are. I sure would like to know, and I would appreciate that. Also, if you wouldn't mind while you're here pushing that subscribe button, I need 100 and I think 19 more subscribers before I give away a game. If I get those folks before December 31st, I'm going to give away a 2024 game to one of the subscribers. It'll only be open to subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. Make me spend some money out of my pocket. Hopefully it won't be too much, but we'll go from there. Guys, I thank you for watching. Let's get started with the list. All right, here's the game that I've played 10 or more times. We're going to go from 10 to 15 in this video. My number, I'm always doing top 10 lists, so these are in no particular order, but except for how many times I've played them. The first game is The Quacks of Quedlinburg, and I've played it 10 times. The Quacks of Quedlinburg, you're a pressure luck game where you're pulling chits out of a bag, putting them onto a kettle, and you're trying not to bust your kettle, and you're trying to earn more tokens to put in your bag. Great game, fun game. I've enjoyed it a lot. Another one is Eldritch Horror. I've played 10 times as well. Eldritch Horror is a horror game to where you're going out trying to close gates. You're trying to fight the old one. You're trying to do small quests. Just a great game. You're exploring the world. Fantastic. I absolutely love Eldritch Horror, and I'm trying to get it to the table a lot more. The next one is Love Letter Batman. I played it 10 times as well. Love Letter Batman is kind of like Love Letter, but it has a Batman theme on it, and you can get those little tokens quicker by knocking people out if you're Batman or some other way like that. It's a fun little game, fun little version on Love Letter. So if you haven't played it, check it out. Love Letter Batman, played 10 times. The next one is Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. I played this one 10 times as well. I don't think I've ever completed it. I've owned the game twice. I've traded it off twice. My kids will get into a kick and they want to play it, so I'll try to get it and we'll play it, and then they kind of, don't want to play it anymore. That's when they were younger. But I've played Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle 10 times. I really enjoy it. You're trying to go through and battle the bad guys with Harry and his friends, and you're rolling dice. You get to open new boxes as you go. It's a fun game. Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. Don't think I'll be playing it anymore. I think that's probably it for me is 10. All right, the next game is Grifters. Grifters I played 10 times as well. A lot of 10s here. Grifters is a game where you're getting a group of your gang together. You're trying to pull off heists and other things that you're trying to do. You're trying to get matching colors of certain heists so you can score more points. It's a fun game. You can only use them once, and they kind of go into they have to rest in the hideout till they come back out. So it's a good game. Grifters I've played 10 times. The next one is Elder Sign. Elder Sign is a game I've played 10 times as well. Elder Sign, you're rolling dice to complete patterns on cards to try to unlock certain things. Excuse me. It is just a dice chucking game. If you like that, I think you might want to check it out. I enjoy Elder Sign as well. I played it 10 times. The next one is Celestia. Celestia I've played 10 times as well. Celestia is a push your luck game to where you're going around and you're rolling dice. You're trying to play cards out of your hand to match those dice to move on to the next area, cloud, island, whatever it is in the sky. You're kind of floating in this spaceship thing. But you have a choice. Do you think the captain has the cards that it takes to make it to the next island? If not, you can jump ship and get a card from the island you stop at. And the person who has the most points at the end of the game wins. I played Celestia 10 times and I do enjoy it. The next one is Arkham Horror, the card game. I played this one as well 10 times. Arkham Horror, the card game, I've enjoyed it so much. In this game, you're going through trying to complete your story of the the scenario before the bad guys complete theirs, or bad things will happen. And there's multiple endings to each. I've got a lot of Arkham Horror to go through. This 10 is not going to be the end of it. I'm going to continue to play it. I love it. It's just a great game. Now, before I get started with the next ones, I've only been tracking how many plays I've had since 2015. So 2015, I've been tracking all the games that I've played, and I've played multiple games. Some I've only played once, some I've played many times. So let's get started with the next one. 10 Down. 10 Down, I've played 11 times. It's a card game to where you're trying to get 10 cards. I really don't remember much about it, to tell you the truth, even though I played it 11 times. But you're trying to accomplish a certain thing with the cards you have in your hand so you can go down first. I think you have to have 10 of the same color or 10 in a row or something like that to lay them down to be the first one to go 10 down. It's a fun game. I'll have to get it out more and play it. I haven't had a chance to, but I played it 11 times. The next one is Categories. I played Categories 12 times. Now, I've probably played it more than that, but I only started really recording it since 2015. Categories I played a lot when I was younger. Categories, you roll a dice. The dice has letters on it, and so whatever letter it comes up, that's what you have to come up with the items of the list that you're doing. It could be boys' names, and it rolls an L. You have to get a boy's name, and then it may be toys that start with that. So there's different things that you have to put on there. The key is not matching what somebody else wrote down so you can score a point. And whoever has the most points after 3 rounds is the winner. Categories, a lot of fun. And the next one is Fabled Fruit. I played this one 12 times. Fabled Fruit is kind of like a legacy style game to where once you empty a pile, you add a new pile in. So the game is constantly changing as you play it. And you play it over multiple rounds. Even if someone wins, you stay where you're at and you continue that on with the legacy cards that you have out there. It's just a lot of fun. It continues to grow as you play it. Fable Fruit, I played 12 times. You're trying to make wine, grape juice, whatever you want to call it, when you buy a card. You can use the card for what it says, or you can buy the card once you have enough resources to do that. That's where you get the juice or the wine or whatever you want to call it from. It's a great game. Fable Fruit, a lot of fun. Played it 12 times. My next one is Camel Up. I've played it 12 times as well. Camel Up is a great camel racing game. I almost called it horse racing, but it's a camel racing game where you're going around the track. You have this pyramid in the middle that you're popping dice out of, if that's what you choose to do on your turn, and you move the camel, the color of the camel that the dice is. The camels can jump on each other's backs. There's a couple camels that go backwards. So it's just complete chaos, and you're betting on certain camels to win. No one actually has their own camel. It's just kind of mutual camels. A lot of fun. I played it 12 times. The problem is you have to have more than 2 to play it, and a lot of times I don't get that. So, love Camel Up. A lot of fun. My next one is Uno. I played it 13 times, and I know I probably played it 100 more times since before I started tracking, because we used to play Uno all the time as kids. But Uno is an okay game. It's not the best. It's not fantastic. But you're just trying to shed all your cards before everybody else and catch other people with a lot of cards in their hands so they score a lot of points. But I do like Uno. It's not horrible. And I played it 13 times. The next one is Raxon. Raxon I played 13 times as well. Raxon is a game to where you're trying to get these people out of a grid that are infected. You're trying to work against an evil pharmaceutical company. You have special abilities and roles. Raxon's a lot of fun. How much can I say about it? It's set in the Dead of Winter universe, which I absolutely love. So Raxon I've played 13 times. Legends of Andor I've played 13 times as well. Legends of Andor is a fantastic game. It's one of my favorites. Problem is I don't get it to the table as often because it's just getting someone to want to play and sit and play through the whole scenario is a challenge. I absolutely love Legends of Andor. It's a very, very strategic game where you have to figure out, do I kill this person to speed the clock up? Or do I leave it alone, let it get to the castle, and possibly risk losing the castle? Great game. I love it. Legends of Andor, good puzzly kind of adventure game. If you haven't played it, check it out. I played it 13 times. Everdale, I played 14 times. Everdale is a game that I love. It's tableau building where you're putting out these workers, you're getting resources to buy other cards, and you can get some cards for free because you own the post office. You can get the carrier pigeon. It's a great game. You're scoring points. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. Beautiful components. Just a great game. I like Everdale. Played it 14 times. Dice Stars, I've played 14 times. Now, I'm having a hard time remembering Dice Stars. Dice Stars is a roll and write game, and you got stars and numbers that you're crossing off, and you use stars for certain things. Don't really remember a whole lot about it, but I played it 14 times. Dice Stars, I don't know what else to say about it. Then the next one I played 14 times is Blank, Marry, Kill. Now, Blank, Marry, Kill, I played a lot with my kids. My kids loved it because, it was... and the blank is, there's a card that tells you what it would be. So it would be, who would you rather be stranded with on a desert island? That's the blank, marry or kill the person. It's a lot of fun. We put things out there. You get things sent to you and you got to pick from that who you would do that with. It's fantastic. It's fun. It's just laughable for kids and for families to play. It's not dirty or anything like that. Blank, Marry, Kill I thought was good. I played it 14 times and I enjoyed it. Is it a fantastic game for older gamers or gamers that are just pure gamers? No. But if you're just wanting to have a little bit of fun and sit around and laugh, then it's a good game. My next game is Karuba. I've played 15 times. In Karuba, you're trying to get your explorer to the temple, and by doing that, someone's drawing a tile out of a bag with a number on it. And you have to use the same tile, and everybody's adventurer and temples are on the same numbered spaces as everybody else has put them on. So it's how you place the tiles on your own board. Everybody has their own board. That the game really functions. It's a lot of fun. You may block off one of your explorers from going to their temple, but it's whoever reaches their temples first gets the highest scoring token, and so on. And once all the tiles have been placed out of the bag, whoever's drawing them, the other people are placing them, the game's over. Who has the most points at the end of the game wins. There's little diamonds, little golds you can pick up. It's really a fun little game, and I played Karuba 15 times. The next game I played 15 times, it's my last one, it's called Awkward Guest. Awkward Guest, it was a clue killer for me. Awkward Guest is a whodunit kind of game to where it's app driven. It'll tell you the scenario, what cards you pull out to make the scenario work of who done it, what weapon did they use, and what was the reason they did it. Was it jealousy? Was it stolen recipes or whatever. It's just absolute fun, better than Clue ever was. So if you get a chance to play Awkward Guest, I would say take a look at it. I've played it 15 times. Guys, that's my list of games I've played 10 to 15 times. What's yours? What have you played 10 or more times? I'd love to hear it, and I'd love to hear why. Guys, as I always say, get a board game to the table, spend time with your friends and family, and thank you for watching Calvin's Guide Game.